Hello, Twin Minds here, and today I'll be judging Serin Fate by the cover. This is an early access life simulator adventure game published by Critivo that looks a lot like a combat-oriented magic mod for Stardew Valley. This was requested by Sparkle in the Discord, though I had already been keeping an eye on it due to my past dealings with Critivo. So let's jump in and see what being a witch is like. Alright, I'm digging the music off the bat here. It is very magical. It's delightful. Alright, let's get started with a new game here. Not going to X to skip. Carry on. Long ago, I was told to press E. The world was covered in darkness, where only vile monsters roamed the surface. And then the Fate Stone fell from the sky. Blammo. In an instant of destruction and light, the world changed. As runestones rained down, many of the monsters were cleansed of evil. Creatures and peoples were imbued with magic. They became chimera and witches. The stone would continue to maintain balance and enrich the world with new witches. Unless darkness someday intervened. But much time has passed. A little bit of a slow burn intro here. And today, new witches are born in Chimera Kingdom. How will their paths unfold? What adventures lie ahead? Got a little bit of a JRPG overworld map kind of deal here. I like it. Okay, right into character creation. Got it. We have the various rotation looks here. Human, Serin, and Val. Alright. Let's do a little bit of randomizing here. Sure. Blue with pigtails. Love it. What is your name? Yes. What is your save file name? Sure. Come on, twin. Remember when we promised to become witches together? You'll break that promise if you're late. Alright, Samara is our childhood friend. Press WAS to move, E to interact and speak with NPCs, space to attack, O for options. Great, options. We do have standard options, very basic though, no graphical changes because obviously pixel art, can't do too terribly many graphical options there. Music volume, I'm going to drop that a bit more. Dropped it more earlier, but that wasn't quite enough. A whole bunch of controls, got it, and then a little bit of color correction on the game. That's interesting. That's not something that I normally see in options. All right, so we have sprint, WAS to move, space to attack, and E to pick flowers apparently. Great. Wait, can we chop down trees? Does not appear to. Okay. We have a slimy dude here that might or might not be a problem. Hey! Okay. Combat's a little bit on the unresponsive side, but that might be keyboard mouse, that might be something we'll adjust later. But swinging, you're pretty limited on your swing speed. It looks like that's limited by this action bar kind of deal here. Okay, good to know. Ooh, bridge over the clouds. Nice. What are you? A shrine bearing a magic mark. And nothing more. Great, okay. Fancy that. Another one comes gallivanting up Royal Road. Did you see those slimy monsters on the trail? It's strange to see them so close to Midtown. Feels like trouble. Trouble you'd best to stay out of. Going up? Would you like to skip the ceremony? Yeah. I want to see how this game introduces me to itself. Nice little loading screen, I like it. Chimera Castle. Samara. Oh my, I can see Prince Gawain. Oh, I hope the ceremony hasn't started. And for goodness sakes, put away that blade, silly. I can no longer use the blade. Or I can no longer use my character. There we go. Alright. So forward we go. Can I can, soil deposit. Great. Okay. I got a log. Great. Greetings, lovely. Can you feel the magic thick in the air? Soon, soon. Once the Fate Stone begins to glow, the ceremony will begin. Until then, enjoy the celebration. Hey, I became a witch at the last ceremony. Gosh, it's supposed to have been 5 years ago already. Welcome! More witches? There's enough witches in the guild library as it is. What a grumpy fella. Okay. We are going to Hogwarts. Hello, everyone. Hey, Chorus may be grumpy, but he knows some great spells. Welcome. Today is my 111th ceremony. I wonder who's grumpy. Alright, so what do I do?
Howdy.
Howdy, I'm Prince Gawain. Now keep your distance from the king and queen and move along. Alright.
Hello there.
Hello there. I'm Princess Starwin. Welcome to Chimera Castle. Perhaps I've already spoken to the upcoming witches. It's quite exciting. No, I didn't want to talk to you. There's something about ancient magic. Like it has become wise. I think it may have a will of its own. I have to keep my brother out of trouble. Alright. What am I doing? Stand down. Alright. The king and queen did not mean to approach menacingly. Sorry. You juggly man. What he said. I bet you wish you had skills like this. Kinda. You do not want to talk to me. Okie dokie. What about you, sir? Round and sound. Alright, that's a thing to say. Can't talk to that person. You! Nope. You!
Hey.
Have you ever seen Embermore Mountain? Embermore Mountain? There are riches in its cavernous depths, and goblins. Interesting pink lady. I'm just a farmer, but I do enjoy seeing you young'uns become magicians.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Alright. They probably think I'm at work still. Yeah, probably. Oh, right then. Hello, everyone small and tall. The time draws nigh. Welcome, people of Chimera Kingdom. We gather every 5 years past on the sill of the skies to witness the ceremony of old. A ceremony that has been happening since times before the first bricks of Chimera Castle were laid. From past ago, the Fate Stone came from the skies, and since has imbued people with magic to become witches. Darkness has been held at bay and balance maintained by its extraordinary magical forces. Now let us relish and patiently await our forthcoming witches.
Now wait a minute.
Right then, I don't want to hear any whining. If you are not chosen, have some respect. Ya zoodle? The time is now, or was? I am very confused by that statement. But we have magic things happening. Yazoodle. Yazoodle. Alright, sure. Question mark? I think it moved. I can't see. It definitely did something. Shh, quiet. Oh! A mysterious fifth one. Gasp. Is that Princess Starwind? A royal witch? Has that ever happened? Is that me? Go on, loves. Go to your apparition. Okay. Oh, hey, that's me in the middle. Pretty sure. It's kind of dark. Interesting choosing ceremony. Kind of dig it. Very sparkly. Shiny. Explosive. Shiny. Beautiful. Dot, 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 dot. Hail! For the kingdom! Arr! To the Fate Stone! For the princess! Oh man! Cheers! To the witches!
Yes, for the kingdom.
Mysterious, shady robed figure was mysterious and shady indeed.
To me, you idiots. Hello. Hello, little ones.
Necromancer.
Zixis.
Why don't you crawl back into your dark keep while you still can?
Nice to see you too. Yes, it is I, Zixis the Collector. Fear not, I mean no harm to you good people. I've come to propose. Why do we not learn and harness the fate of the stone's true potential? With all that power, you all could be witches.
It would be unwise to exploit magic, and spectacularly so if used for necromancy. We know not the depths of destruction meddling could cause. A magical imbalance could consume the world with darkness once more.
Spew like a scholar. Fear has clouded your mind.
I will not allow you to jeopardize the fate of Chimera Kingdom for power and greed. The stone is sacred, love. You just want its power for yourself.
Oh,
Says the sailor.
for myself? Fine. I'll do it by myself. Mutatis mutandis. Mwahaha!
Magic-y things are happening.
Think of all the doors yet to be opened.
No!
Yes. I can taste the mana.
Everyone, back away. Hey, Chorus, take them to the guild. Witches, gather round. You too, princess. Quicken. Got a little wibbly-wobbly in here. What have you done? The Fate Stone is shattered.
An unforeseen outcome indeed.
The stone destroyed? What does this mean? It means we're the last witch's brains, fine by me. That is correct. The complex balance of magic will have been ruined by the stone's destruction. There won't be any more witches, and monsters are likely already appearing from the darkness. So, the bad guys win? How perceptive. Well, ... Ah! Perhaps not all is lost. I've spent much of my free time studying witchery and the magic history in the castle. It is the Serin way. And I recall a few writings speaking of fate crystals, lost pieces of the Fate Stone. Get to the point, princess. The crystals, if they do exist, may allow us to restore the Fate Stone somehow. There may even be a fate crystal nearby in Autumn Forest. That ancient forest has forever been abnormally rich with magic. Though I fear it difficult to retrieve with monsters and that necromancer Zixis on loose. But we must try. Who will help me? This is all a lot. I don't think I'll be much use, unless you need to explode something. That I can do. Couldn't Big Bro Prince and his knights fix the Fate Stone? Prince Gawain may aid us, though he doesn't have much of a mind for ancient relics or the complexities of magic. I need time to think, and I need to finish my invention. I don't care what you Zeros do. I do not have time to be searching for lost crystals, unless it involves rare ingredients, obviously. Or if you find Zixis, I'd like to pick that brain. She seems like she's going to go evil on us. Count me in! Excelsior! You possess a grand adventurous spirit. I'll give you the Scry Totem. If you find something out about the Fate Crystals, use my totem, and I will know. And granting my mana be sufficient, I can reach your location. Listen up. Great. I have become acquainted with Starwin. What's all this scheming I hear? Do not get the slightest inkling that new witches like yourselves can meddle in these dark matters. You bunch of battered broomsticks would be lucky to survive encountering a mere forest carrion. Ahem. Now, under the current circumstances, Coco has left me with the delightful task of teaching you introductory witchery. We'll start with you, Twin. Chop chop. Before we start, would you like to skip this dreadful nonsense? No, teach me. Right, let us begin. In the first hall, try pressing E to collect the key item. Quicken. I found my Witchery Dex. Alright, Pokedex it is. Got it. So this game does have an element of Pokemon-style creature collection. And I believe combat as well with the creatures. So this could add quite a bit of an extra element to something like a Stardew. Where we've got magic and Pokemon-style stuff. Key items are important. Some key items can be used or activated. Press K to access your key items and try using one. K. Nope. Good. The button E is how you interact with the world in many situations. Press E if you encounter new objects.
What's your prattle?
What's your prattle? Moving on. Press and hold middle mouse, navigate to key, and use your new key item. Quicken! Middle mouse. So K for the key, or middle mouse key. Okay, got it. And then I've got Starwin's Artifact, and then the Witchery Dex. Okay. We've got me. 0 Chimera species found, so that's the Pokemon style collection. We have me, apparently the backside of me for some reason. Money, I suppose, and some other resource. Zeros, great. Now we have a lot of stat stuff here. Oh. So we have combat, chimera power, dexterity, intellect, and vitality. And then down here, nature, storm, sun, and moon, and void runics. And apparently these are the magic types, and they look like they all have a strong against and weak against, etc. Okay. Bolster the defense of your defense and offense of you and your chimera with whatever. Oh, interesting. And then we also have a bunch of equipment slots here, with a couple to unlock, apparently. Alright, there's quite a lot going on here. Quite a lot of stats to work with, quite a lot of advancement opportunities, it appears. Alright. Good, you opened your inventory. The inventory is important, so it can be opened straight from the middle mouse menu instead of using the key item every time. From your inventory, you can equip items. Equipping items is crucial to becoming a great witch. Now open your inventory again and left-click on an item in your hotbar to inspect it. Then click on the book in the upper right of the window to collect it. Okay. Inventory. Great. Clicky. Gold Crumble, a hardly salvageable amount of gold. Add to notebook. Collecting items you've never seen before will give witchery XP and may unlock recipes that will be consumed. Oh. Okay. So this is very much like, the only one that comes to mind is Raft. where you get new resources and you have to research them to learn more about them and get recipes. Okay, let's do that for all of my things. Great, I did things. Shiny collections, nice. Good, you've collected an item. Collecting items is how you learn new crafting recipes. When you collect an item for the first time, you may notice it is consumed, destroyed, gone. Now let's gather some normal items. Gather all of the items in the next hall. Sure. Okay. Reach witchery level 1. Reached witchery level 1. That was actually kind of hard to say. Alright, so wood, timber, stone, and stone. Good. Collecting items is simple, right? Once you have your own hut, collecting items is a good way to clean the place up a bit. Next up, we'll do some actual witchery. In the next hall is a deposit of soil. Deposits are too big to collect and must be excavated some other way. Mouse over the deposit, then left click and hold to create a mana link. Alright, that's a thing. Left click and hold. Shiny. Shiny. Aha! Well done. You may become a decent witch after all. Using a mana link has many uses. In this case, your link harvested a non-gatherable resource. You may have noticed your mana is low. Your mana is displayed next to the purple icon on your HUD. Take this potion. Try using it to restore your mana. Press space to use an item from your hotbar. Use the middle mouse wheel or numeric buttons to change which slot is being used. Okay. It went here, so let's put that here. Let's also research our rock. I could technically research the mana potion, but that might break everything. I'm not sure if they accounted for that, so let's not do that. Alright, so, wheel. Great, witchery level 2. Stab it. Alright, wheel, space. Used. Got it. Good, we're almost finished. Press Control to enter combat mode, or click the sword icon to the right of your hotbar. Once you're in combat mode, tap space to attack with your weapon. Now go, destroy the monster in the last hall so I can release you into the world. Control, 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 okay? Well, that's easy enough. Oh, I got multiple different shinies. I saw green, I saw blue, and I saw pinkish. That one is never coming back. Monsters will be more difficult and in greater numbers out there. Careful. We're finished with the basics. There's still much to learn about witchery, spells, and chimera, but that is for another time. Right, let's see. Yes. I'll give you the old overgrown hut in the woods.
Well,
Right, what he said. I hope you like gardening. Okay, okay. It's hard to see. This is home? Saving. Saving. Saving, unable to move, saving. Aha! There we go. Oh, just another face to lend my reflection to. Ah! Yes, yes, a talking magic mirror. The owner of this house, where is she? Gone? And you let a necromancer destroy the Fate Stone? Some monsters maybe got her then. Tragic. Okay, moving on. If there's really no one else, this means you're the new master. Welcome home. Let's see here. Well, there's good news and bad news. You know the question. What'll it be? Let's start off with bad news. Bad news, eh? We may get along after all. Okay, bad news it is. I'm stuck living with you. Great, thanks. Good news is you're now a witch, and darkness is brewing. Necromancers are more powerful than ever. How is that good news? You'd probably run out of mana after one spell. The forest not far from here is filled with monsters, and I hope you cover me back up and wander off into it. Well, you're a jerk. Still here? And your name is Twin? Pleasant. Yes. A bit to my surprise, it appears you do have an inkling of magic in you. But what runic attunement are you? How are you feeling? Ah, so these correspond with the magic types. So apparently we get to pick one that will be apparently our specialty of sorts, I guess. Like a sapling, electric, bright and radiant, luminous, dark and mysterious. I like electricity. Oh. Oh dear. Last question, what's your favorite color? Purple, of course. Indeed, we're doomed. I can feel the tides changing already. Right, last but not least, save stones are scattered across the world. Do not forget to save your game. Oh. And for all our sakes, continue to ignore the skull in the other room. Or, if you enjoy doom and gloom, then by all means talk to it, and enable hard mode. Oh, hard mode, you say? Be warned, you will suffer, and then die, and your save will be gone. Cheerio! What a delightful fellow. Looks like we can... feel sudden attunement to storm. Great. Spell learn, summon cloud. Great. Okay. Apparently we can change who we are at any point. And there's a lot of hair colors to pick from. Let's go with purple then, because I had blue before. Style, I'll stick with the curly Q pigtails. That's great. Skin tone 1 is fine. I can dark with purple is actually a really nice look. I like it. Okay, so this is our home. This is the skull. Right, I was told not to talk to you. Let's not do that. I suspect that that's something like a hardcore mode where if you die, you're gone forever, gone, dead. That's it. What are you? Nothing. You're a thing on the wall. Nothing. A thing on the wall. Nothing. Looks like we have a video game console. Oh! Slime Runner. Slime Ruiner. Oh no. This is like Asteroids, but 2D ground-based. And I'm not good at it. Okay, got it. Okay, maybe I'm not horrible. So it's nice to have something like this, access to at the start of the game. I like it. Ah, shield space. Okay, I dig it. I do like when games add little mini games like this to play in your off time. I'm not going to keep doing this forever, so let's go ahead and die. Hey, come down here. I'm trying to die. Right in my face. There we go. Okay. I have no idea if there's some other side purpose to that or whatever. Space to restart. I don't have access to my mouse to click the close. Ah, I do have access to my mouse. It's just invisible. I saw my mouse pop over the X briefly. Luckily, escape works. That's good. Okay. So, this is our bed. Too early to sleep. I have a map of the world. Hey, we do have a map. That's great. Key. Map. Oh. Emberor Mountains. Autumn Forest. Midtown. Floaty Castle thing. Okay, and then we apparently have other islands. I can't appear to zoom out, so not sure how far the map goes in any given direction. Nimbus Isles. Voidlands. Sounds promising. It looks like there's a whole lot of nothing out in the ocean here, so it might just have those 3 islands. Might also have new islands appear out of nowhere at some point in the future. Who knows? But I love the adventure-style overland map. Been a long time since I've seen a game like that, but I also typically don't play JRPG styles that have this type of map on it, so, you know, could be interesting. Let's see what else we have. Stay out of my caverns. Alright, don't know who you are or why I'm staying out of your caverns, but sure. I have a notebook. Key item note. Key item note. There we go. Collections. Okay, so this is where it keeps all of the items I have basically researched. Slime, pungent substance. Now this looks like crafting recipes that have opened up. But since I can only mouse over it and see what they look like, I don't get a text description of them or any way to browse that. So I couldn't say, click here and see, you know, in closer detail what I could craft out of it. So that would be a nice addition, I think, is being able to more deeply browse. I get this type of thing in other crafting style games where there's a menu that you can browse to say, I've got 700 flower petals, what can I do with that? Oh, well, I can make potions. Let's see what else I need to gather to make enough potions and then sell it for profit or whatever. So being able to browse that type of information would be handy, although I can kind of get a glimpse at it this way. So it's a step forward for sure. But nice to have this all in a book format. We have fishes, gold crumble. Okay. I'm guessing those are torches, swords, tables, etc. Okay. Chimera. None. Go figure. Spells. Capture. A witchery basic. Capture Chimera. Okay, so that seems to be the primary focus of the game then. If this is the spell that you start off with. Interesting. Summons a rainy cloud. Alright. I have slain a whopping 2 monsters. I've earned 0.03 gold. Wonderful. Cauldroning. This is apparently where we do our potion mixing and whatnot. Love it. So very, very witchy. I like it. Alright, so I think that is a plenty of a fine start at this game. Gives you a good look at the various themes of it. The graphics, as I mentioned, it's very Stardew. Very Stardew. If I didn't know better, I would say that this were like a really heavy, detailed Stardew mod. Player made or something like that, or a new game that is very heavily influenced by Stardew. But I like it anyway. The Stardew art style obviously has become kind of iconic, so if you like that style, then absolutely perfect. That will be it for this episode of By the Cover. This is Serin Fate. I'm really digging the idea of this game. I absolutely would love to play more of this, and even though, you know, at a glance it looks kind of Stardew ripoff-ish, at the same time it very clearly differentiates itself almost immediately upon starting. So I'm really interested in this, and I do hope that I can continue playing this. I would say 100% worth it if you're looking for, you know, more of a Stardew type experience, but heavily leaning towards magic. And obviously this leans also very heavily towards combat, so be wary of that if you are the type of person who likes to play, you know, farming and life sim type games without combat. This might not be for you, because it does have a very combat heavy focus to it, but it also has that Pokemon element, so that might change up your opinion on that a little bit. Let me know what you think of this game, either in the comments or in the Discord linked in the description below. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.